What's up guys, it's your boy Milano Miguel, back at it again with another video. Today is episode 7 of season 2 of the AC Milan vlog series, so here we go. Here we go. Match day 7 in the Italian Serie A. It is Milan versus Hellas Verona. Coming off the Lille game where we lost 3-0, we're just looking to bounce back. Hellas Verona is definitely not an easy team to beat. They're a team that can stay afloat and not get relegated. But going into this game, we're trying to see how the Milan players react after losing 3-0 to Lille. Zlatan Ibrahimovic was named Serie A Player of the Month for his outstanding performance. Before the game, he had 8 goals in 8 games and 2 assists, I believe. So yeah, for a 39-year-old, that's absolutely amazing. Starting lineup: Donnarumma, Calabria back in goal. Romagnoli was supposed to start, but then got injured during the warm-up. So then it was Kier and Gabia. And then we had De Hernandez, Benacer, Kessié. We had Salmakers, Hakan, Leao, and Zlatan. Start of the game was terrible, very shaky. Nikola Kalinic had an opportunity where he had a ball in the box, shot it straight at Donnarumma. Donnarumma, easy save, which led to a corner kick. Now this corner kick eventually leads to a goal with Anthony Barak. Very unlucky, there was a header that hit the post and it was deflected off of Donnarumma's legs and just fell right to Barak and easy tap and goal. Very unlucky, but it seems like Milan were kind of asleep and nobody was really aware. A lot of ball watching, again, kind of similar to what happened with Kumbula's goal against Roma. So yeah, it was just a bad goal. We conceded in 6 minutes and you're just like, we gotta pick it up and hopefully not concede again, which Milan did. You know, they created a couple attacks. I think De Hernandez had a couple opportunities that he spared because Silvestri was just, wow, brilliant, world-class goalkeeping from him. But yeah, it was just a bad start for the game for Milan. Then another set piece, a free kick, crosses played into the box. There's a shot, it gets deflected off of Calabria. Zaccagni takes the goal credit for it. Very unlucky to concede from that. Again, unlucky deflection, and we concede, and we're 2-0 down in 18-19 minutes in the game. And you start to scratch your head. This is gonna be another one of those games where we just give up. Kind of like what happened against Spal last season, the 2-2 draw. Just complete domination of the game, not being able to be clinical enough to just spur all the chances that we created. But nevertheless, the boys continued to push on. Salmakers would run down the wing, set in the cross. Kessié would end up getting a foot to it and end up in the back of the net in the 27th minute. Milan are 1-2 against Hellas Verona, which is good. We really needed that goal because if we didn't get that goal, I think this game would have just went to, who knows, it would have went to a bad place. Again, De Hernandez had a couple opportunities. He had them saved by Silvestri. It just seemed like Theo was just not as clinical in front of goal. Halftime, Milan 1, Hellas Verona 2. It wasn't a terrible half. We just conceded 2 very unlucky goals, and it just shifted the momentum. We gave Hellas Verona something to believe in once they got those 2 goals, and they're just willing to hold on to that. Ante Rebic would be introduced for Alexis Salamakers, which is kind of weird to me. I didn't think Salamakers had a bad game. I think he had one of the better games. Him and Leao did fairly decent in the first half. Leao put in a couple crosses and was trying to whip the ball in. It didn't really work out, but yeah, I was a bit, surprised to see Rebic come on for Salmakers. Milan would basically scramble to try and find that second goal. We had multiple opportunities. again. Silvestri was just being a keeper on his A game, and he saved a lot of things that should have ended up in the back of the net. And then you're just like, wow, is somebody gonna put the ball in the back of the net? Like, what the hell is going on here? Hakan Çalhanoğlu would score an offside goal, which was taken away, which was kind of frustrating, but then it kind of gave us some type of hope, like, come on guys, you guys are almost there, this is almost a goal, but we just need to keep pushing. Then in the 65th minute, there was a foul on Frank Kessié in the corner, in the box. He just gets kicked by Valentino, I believe, and yeah, penalty, ref points to the spot. Zlatan Ibrahimovic steps up. Now previously he's missed against Sparta Prague. He basically missed against Handanovic and got the rebound. But it's Zlatan. We have some confidence in him. He steps up and he absolutely bombs the penalty. He skies it. And you just start to scratch your head and you're like, yeah, something is wrong here. Zlatan should not be on set pieces anymore. He shouldn't be on the penalty taker. Yes, you know, he's the leader of this team. He came here, he got this program up and running, but to miss 3 consecutive penalties like that, and even some of those penalties weren't like pressured, like the Sparta Prague one was to extend the lead, like, so IMO, I think Kessié should go back to penalty duty, cool, calm, and collected. I don't think Kessié has missed a penalty in a long time. So Ibrahimovic misses the penalty, and fair enough, like in the first half, Ibrahimovic was definitely giving some tough criticism to the boys about their passing, in which in some ways he was kind of correct, because Hakan Çalhanoğlu was quite wasteful in that first half. But it's like Zlatan missed that penalty and nobody barked at him, even though they should have. But had it been someone else, Zlatan definitely would have been pissed. So then we're scrambling for a goal with about 30 minutes left to go. Zlatan would hit the post off of a header on the corner kick in the 75th minute. Leao would come off, and he seems like he was kind of injured when he came off, so I'm not really sure. He was replaced by Brahim Diaz, and then Hakan Çalhanoğlu would make his way off the pitch, replaced by John Spitahaga in the 87th minute. And then this is where you're starting to think, like, damn, Milan is about to fucking lose, like, what the hell? But the boys scrambled. Yeah, Calabria would score a goal in the 89th minute, but it was disallowed by VAR because of a handball incident. Which, fair enough, that was handball. A bit harsh, but it is what it is. Those are the rules, and we have to abide by them. So then, you're like, damn, Hakan had a goal taken off. Calabria had a goal taken off. It's the 90th minute. We have 5-6 minutes of extra time. Is Milan going to find a goal? Lo and behold, Brahim Diaz finds a way to get across to Ibrahimovic as we scramble to find a goal. Zlatan gets his big head onto the ball and it ends up in the back of the net. Milan 2, Hellas Verona 2. Now at this point you're like, Milan need to scramble for another one and try to get the win. Yeah, we need to work on our set pieces. Our defense was just shaky. I don't know what really happened with Romagnoli. Hopefully he's okay. We need to take this international break to recuperate, to get our minds right, and come back, because it's not going to be easy after this. We got Napoli, we got Lille, again, 2 big games, and we need to come with everything that we can at the table. Donnarumma, not to blame for the goals, a bit unlucky. You know, Calabria was not the best defensively this game. Almost made up for it with the goal, but it was disallowed. Gabbia and Kjaer. Gabbia played fairly well, no complaints from me. Kjaer did well, but his heading offensively on the corners was just absolutely terrible. Theo, great transitions in defense, honestly, but not clinical enough in the final third to, you know, nab a goal, which is okay. Benacer, fighting tooth and nail, did all he could. Kessié had a good performance. He was voted the MVP of this match. Fair enough, he got the first goal, and he could have ended up getting the second goal if he tipped the penalty, in my opinion, but he didn't. Hakan Çalhanoğlu, quite wasteful, didn't have the best games, and I don't know if this is because of the contract renewal that's going on in progress with him and Donnarumma. He needs to get his head straight in the game or leave the club, because we can't really do all of that. Leao had a decent first half, kind of faded off after the second half. Rebic had a good game. He looks a bit rusty, but pretty good in my opinion. Brahim Diaz did well. Zlatan Ibrahimovic had a poor game, honestly. It looks like his age was catching up to him this game, but he made up for it getting the goal to tie it up, even though he should have converted his penalty. Can't really say much about how he wasn't even in for that long, but those are my thoughts on the game. So yeah, next time I'll see you guys will be after the international break. We'll take on Napoli and Lille. Don't forget to enter the giveaway, because the giveaway winner will be announced against Lille. But that's all I got for you guys. Forza Milan. Peace.